If you are running a marketing agency in 2026, you know the struggle. You spend all your time managing high maintenance clients, chasing monthly retainers, and praying that they don't fire you because their cousin's kid knows Facebook ads. It is an agency hustle and it's a recipe for burnout. But what if you didn't have to work for them? What if you owned the leads and sold them to the highest bidder on autopilot? Today we're looking at Lead Hero. This isn't just another CRM, it's a complete lead selling engine that lets you turn your marketing skills into a scalable, high profit asset. Now, if you're ready to switch to a pay per lead model, you need to see this. In this review, we're going to cover the lead selling engine, how the algorithm matches your leads with the right buyers automatically, built in funnels, how to use the ClickFunnels style builder to capture high intent leads, billing automation, how the system handles the invoices so you don't have to play debt collector at the end of the month, the scale strategy, why this model can 10 times your turnover compared to traditional agency work, why Lead Hero is the boss move for 2026, the secret sauce of Lead Hero is that it changes your relationship with your clients. You aren't their employee anymore. You are their supplier, okay? Instead of them paying you a fixed fee to try and get results, you tell them, I have the leads. They are verified and ready to buy. Do you want them? It's a no-brainer for the client because it's zero risk and it's a boss move. It's a boss move for you because you can sell the same lead to a multiple non-competing companies if you want. Lead enrichment. Clean and qualify your data before it ever hits the sales floor. It has multi-channel alerts. The system notifies your buyers via SMS, email, and WhatsApp the second a lead is ready. Unified dashboard. You can see exactly which verticals are making you the most profit in real time. Now I'm going to take you inside the Lead Hero dashboard right now. I'll show you how to set up your industry vertical, how the matching algorithm works, and how the pay-per-lead billing is structured. Look at how clean this interface is. It's built for speed and not for fluff.
Right, when you log into the Lead Hero AI dashboard, first thing you're going to see is your sales reporting dashboard, where you'll have a bird's eye view of all of your opportunities and leads, what's closed, open, and lost, the whole value of your entire pipeline, and your conversion rates. You'll also be able to see all of your different sales funnels. Now, you can have an unlimited amount of sales funnels or pipelines for your business, depending on your service. Whether you are, if it's a sales pipeline, it could be a service delivery pipeline, it could be a post-sale pipeline, which is commonly used for things like reviews and review management. So after the job, send them into the reviews. You can see the stage distribution. More importantly, you want to know what is the value of every stage. So, I can see here, if there's, 59,000 pounds worth of people waiting for photos, well, come on, let's get on the phone. Let's get those jobs going. This is all about helping to maximize your profit, maximize the sales, and get greater control over your marketing. And also being able to see, well, this is blurred at the moment because this is a confidential dashboard of a client, but being able to see your lead sources, where they're coming in from, how many of those leads and the value is really an important part. Obviously, we integrate fully with Facebook and Google My Business so that you have quite granular and advanced reporting, so you can make more informed decisions on how, when, and why to grow your business, and build a good sustainable future. In terms of the conversations that come next, all of your conversations are in one place. Again, this is blurred out because this is confidential data at the moment. But on your dashboard here, we have a WhatsApp integration where a customer is inquire through the website on WhatsApp. Photos, videos will come through here. But also we support SMS, email, phone calling, Facebook, Google My Business chat. And it all comes into one seamless dashboard that it will have visibility to anyone in your team. You can you can have control over the permissions of people in your team as well to have them view just the areas of Lead Hero AI that you want. Full contact management in the system allows you to chop, slice, and dice the data however you see fit based on address, birthday, business, tag, whether they've bought from you before. So say I want to do a remarketing campaign to reach out by SMS to all of the people that inquired in the past 3 months but didn't buy. Well, Lead Hero makes it very easy to do that. You just select your customers, select them manually or click on all of them or just a segment of them, and you can use these icons here to add them to a campaign, send an SMS, send an email, tag or detag them, delete them, or import and export all of the data into any other systems. So in the case of, say, a field management software like SimPro, you could easily import and export all of that data very, very seamlessly. In the Opportunities tab, this is where your leads can come in as opportunities. You can drag and drop the leads from stage to stage as you drive the customer through that sales pipeline. But more importantly, as you drag and drop the leads, you can actually trigger and fire certain automations. So for example, instead of having to send the same email or text to everyone that inquires, you can just set up a template or an automation campaign. We call that a workflow that will just ask for information or send them to ask them to submit photos or videos as well. So this is an absolute game changer and time saver in a business where you can actually see your lead data in this fashion and also automate repetitive tasks as well. So this is a kind of Trello style board that allows you to basically drive all of those leads all the way to job complete, and then we can always request a review. But you can create any number of pipelines that you want for anything you really need. As Refront says, it's reasonable for me to say that once the sale is made, this data can then be exported into SimPro to then go to the job flow. Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you, we set up their SimPro into Brave Google Mission. So basically, I won't do it now because I'm not going to do anything with the system. When you drag and drop the lead to here, it will just populate SimPro. Lovely. Pretty simultaneously. Just go boom. That's it. And vice versa. When you create a new contact in SimPro, it will populate Lead Hero as well. This is kind of what I was saying before about keeping it simple. You don't have to do that much to connect the two, but also it's like anything more than that is a bit overkill. Like from our point of view, from the point of view of the Simplementary Lead Hero partnership, like this is all we're gonna do for our clients with, Pably, for example, just easy connectivity. If they need something more custom, we're gonna send them to you. Yeah, right. It's just like if you need anything more than just a contact update or just something very simple that we can do behind the scenes. As soon as they want something a little bit more custom to their business, we will say, actually, we are working with Simplementary. They're our partners for SimPro integration, and we just send them your way. Oh, right. Something very simple, having different leads and actions like adding a tag or coming from your website can do something very simple as just notifying the team internally as to respond. This is like very, very, very simple. I can show you something a bit more complex. Is we built out a fully comprehensive system to sell home automation services. And it looks a little bit like this. So this is for Facebook advertising. He's running different offers on Facebook, trying and testing different things, and the lead forms get submitted. So it's the same as if you get a phone call, or if you get a Facebook lead, or you get a lead from your website. We're going to tag that lead, home automation HA. Then we're going to provide, we're going to put them into certain workflows and offers, right? So we're then going to tag them further. Okay, And we have a Facebook conversion API, which basically tells Facebook that that's a lead. And so we have our reporting well tracked. This is more for advanced online marketing. We're going to update that opportunity with a value of around $4,500. And that's going to appear in the pipeline. Then we're going to wait 1 minute. We're going to notify the internal team. Then that's all happens when the lead comes in. Then we're going to auto reply to that person. Hey, John, we've got your home automation request. One of our team members will be contacting shortly to discuss your requirements. Then we're going to wait another minute and we're going to email them. Thanks for your home automation request. We've received your details, etc., etc. And we also have a link to the business's website. Right. So that's part one. And that's what happens when a lead comes in. Then, they also we have a text nurture and text email. So for example, the next part is we're going to write a note in the system for our team. And then we're going to look to see if it's office hours, because we don't want to be texting anyone, before 8 a.m. or after 6 p.m. So we have basically a condition here. Then if the system recognizes we're in hours, what's cool, we basically say, hi, John, we use custom values. So, the cool thing about the way we design workflows is that everything as much as possible should be updated by custom values so that you don't have to go into every action and update things manually. It would be a nightmare to update, but you can just go into the custom values section of Lead Hero and you can just update the name of the person sending or any other kind of customs of the signature, the business name. So this would say something like, hi, John, this is Dave from, Kenny Electrics. We received your quote for home automation. We received your request for a home automation quote. We'll call you soon to book your visit. Like, the experience is seamless. You've just left your details. All of this is tagged up. It's organized. The lead is tracked. It's put into the pipeline at the right stage. And they receive an email and an SMS. And then we're going to wait 26 hours. So we're giving the office enough time to get in touch with this person. But if not, we're going to wait until the next day and then we're going to follow up again. Hi, John, it's Dave here. When would be a good time to call you about your home automation? So we tend to, the getting these things to work well is all about the copy. Yes, you need to have a system to automate it and get those messages out in front of, your prospects at the right time on the right channel. But what you say is critically important. The biggest mistake that I see in businesses that kind of think they know what they're doing or not, but is their messages are too long, especially in text messages. They don't sound human. They don't sound natural, right? And the great automated marketing is when it doesn't feel automated. And obviously, people know that, if you keep on following up, that you're going to be using some automation, but you want to keep it short and sweet. And you don't write long messages on SMS. It's not natural to do that. So simple things just like, hope you got my message. That's it. So keep it short. And this goes on. Look, we're nurturing for about, it gets, that 26 hours after 26 hours and 30 hours and 52 and 75. Then if we don't hear anything, we give up. We tag them unresponsive. And then guess what? We add them to our long-term nurture. Why? Because maybe this person might be in market for a home automation system next month or the next month and the next month. So we've actually created a year's worth of content, a couple of emails a month, check-in message, provide value hires, you're still interested, etc. Because if you're spending money on ads and you're getting lots of leads into your business, every lead counts. And if you get enough in, statistically speaking, a percentage, usually around 3%, will be in market to buy what you're offering. And so, the art and the science of workflows and automation is about, designing these workflows that can basically put your business in front of your customers at the right time, at the right channel, without you, the business owner, or you, the human being, having to do that yourself.
Okay, so now that you've seen the demo, let's talk numbers. When you work for an agency, you're capped by how many clients that you can talk to in a day. With Lead Hero, your cap is only limited by how much traffic that you can drive. If you find a niche that works, like solar, roofing, or insurance, you can pump money into those companies and sell those leads to 100 different companies across the country. The software handles the matching, the delivery, and the billing. This is how 70% of Lead Hero partners have 10x their turnover. You aren't scaling your headcount, you're scaling your technology. Now let's talk about the cost, because Lead Hero does things a little differently. They don't want to just be another monthly bill on your credit card. Lead Hero typically offers a free start, but they charge a percentage, usually 10 to 15% of the turnover you earn through the platform. The pros, they only win when you win. It's a complete no-brainer to start, because if the software doesn't help you make money, you aren't paying a massive monthly fee. The cons, as you scale to $50,000 or $80,000 a month, that percentage can add up. But by then, the automation is so valuable that you won't want to go back to manual management. So is Lead Hero a boss move? If you are a lead gen professional who is tired of the agency grind and you want to build a truly automated business, the answer is a massive yes. Okay, it gives you the infrastructure that the world's biggest lead gen companies use, but at a fraction of the cost. So if you're ready to stop chasing retainers and start selling assets, click the link in the pinned comment section below to check out Lead Hero today, and also grab the bonuses that I have for you. And don't forget to like this video if you're ready to automate your income, and subscribe to Success with Teresa for more business secrets. Okay, I got you. I'm Teresa, and I'll see you in the next one.